here we are with Liberation, Mission 2, playing dirty. Save some innocent civilians from certain execution by the Splinter factions. This doesn't sound dirty at all. It sounds tame as fuck. Commendable work, Colonel. With our forces now actively involved in the Civil War, we have set the ball rolling towards the greater scheme of things. Because of your initial success in assigning a fellow colonel to work with you, a Mr. Ted Stillman. Todd, I hope that your partnership will help our efforts in this conflict. Man, this isn't how military works at all, but alright, man. I don't even remember what military we're part of. Receiving incoming transmission from Colonel Todd, Priority Alpha. Undertale has taught me a great many things about voice acting. Speak of the devil, I trust it's those frontline reports I wanted.
Sorry to interrupt you, gentlemen, but I bring disturbing news. 2 hours ago, we received a transmission from a Splinter faction claiming that they have the custody of several innocent civilians.
Can you fucking scroll any slower? Oh, there's more! Jesus Christ. Jesus, scroll. Scroll Dead Sea Scrolls.
They say that unless we withdraw our forces from the Nerajb province, they will execute them all. They didn't set a deadline. Which makes me even more nervous.
Dude, Todd is a pussy. Kill these idiots. That's what you do. Or are we a moral group? Sweet mother of God. We can't afford to pull out of the Narajb. They would move straight into our main military bases. But if those civilians die because of us not pulling out, our public opinion will take a nosedive. At this point, we need the population's backing, or the Splinter factions will have already won. I should probably re-enable my music, but I'm not sure if there's in-game music. Stillman, where's our nearest base to the transmission source? This is, this should have been way shorter for one.
I guess that would be Garrison 18B. It's just a mile from the transmission source. Although we use it only for Marine training, I guess we can have it up and running. For frontline operations. Very quickly.
See, this is like the perfect setup for multi-base gameplay and stuff. With an AI ally and all this other stuff. But I guess he's probably just going to be a unit as opposed to like a leader. It just doesn't make any sense because he's a colonel. Make it happen, Colonel. As you know, Todd is not only an accomplished military advisor, he's also an expert Wraith pilot. Yeah, as I know. I didn't know that. Therefore, he will be taking orders from you for this mission. Or he could lead his own fucking faction and help me out, you know? We'll handle the evac procedures. Just get those villagers out of there. Dismissed. Impromptu voice acting sessions, my man. My African man. Come on! Scroll a little faster. Rescue the civilian population. Bring all rescued civilians to the evac beacon. Colonel Todd must survive. At least we got Colonel Todd. That's something. Larian Desert. Why did it say clear?
Orders,
What?
Captain. Yes, sir. I read you.
Something on your
Insufficient
mind?
phosphine gas.
Okay.
Transmit coordinates. Standing by.
SCBW,
Did someone page me? Yeah.
I read you.
And we do have custom music in here, or custom-ish. This is a
Go ahead.
bigger map than I was anticipating. I didn't really look at the map size.
I'm listening.
Before we began,
What do you want?
SCB good
let's
to
get
go,
a
sir.
feel for what we're dealing with here. Scout out a little
Someone
bit.
page me?
Orders, Captain.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, random civilians. I almost rescued them, actually.
No problem.
SCB good to go, sir.
Just a whole bunch of pre-placed junk.
The nature of your medical
Not
emergency.
enough minerals.
Well, I guess we'll grab an academy pretty soon and pump out some marine medic.
Transmit coordinates.
Todd, still a man.
Locked in.
He's still a man. He hasn't transitioned yet.
Vector locked in.
Let's see if they have an actual AI here.
Transmit coordinates. Vector locked in.
Good to go, sir.
Attack formation. Coordinates received.
Looks like they sort of do.
Standing by. Reporting in.
They appear to be having a malfunction
Transmit
of the cranial variety.
Affirmative. I can't build there. Roger that. Orders received.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by.
Bye.
Transmit coordinates.
Additional supply depots required.
Attack formation. Go ahead, Commander.
This is not looking good, guys.
Transmit coordinates. Go ahead. Coordinates received.
Your forces are under additional supply depots required.
Fuck.
I read you. Affirmative. Right away, sir. I can't build
I
there.
hear something. Ah, amazing.
Give me some of this shoot.
Your forces are under attack.
Need medical attention?
What? Oh, I got it bullied into the corner.
Some of this shoot.
I'm listening. Strap yourself in, boys.
Go ahead, Commander.
Go ahead, HQ. Input coordinates. In transit, HQ.
I guess we'll just come over here. We've really
Give me some of this shoot.
done something gay over here,
Your
man.
forces are under attack.
Sir? Right away, sir. Orders received.
Give me some of this shoot. Let's move.
Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Right away, sir.
How the fuck did I not have? Oh, fuck! Alright, nobody saw that. Come on, give me control, jeez.
Reporting for duty. I read you.
What do you want?
Okay, well.
Yeah, I'm going.
Now we know a little bit about what's going on in
Did
this
someone page
silly
me?
fucking map.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, okay.
Something on your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, they start out with 1-1, those dirty fuckers. How many of those can I lose, anyways? It doesn't say.
Reporting for duty.
Coordinates.
Who knows what that... What? Ahmed, now is not the time for Todd foolery.
Your forces are under attack.
Vector locked in.
What?
Vector locked in. Attack formation. Roger. Coordinates received. Vector locked in. Attack formation. Vector locked in.
I read you.
Well, not a great first impression, I'll tell you that much.
Right away, sir.
Oh boy.
Go ahead, Commander.
Why? What is their problem?
Attack formation.
Good to go, sir.
Roger. Attack formation. Vector locked in.
So confused. Oh, fuck!
Formation. Coordinates received.
Is this kind of cyberbullying, or...
Yes, sir. Roger that. I read you.
Like, I don't get it, man. Also, the music isn't working because I skipped it by accident.
Coordinates received. Attack formation.
In a fit of rage.
SCB, good to
Can I
go.
get a... How much of the tech tree can I build? Apparently I can build everything. It's just
Affirmative.
another fantastic part of this game. Well, I'm gonna spend most of my early econ on getting more money. Spend money to make money, you know? I'll set up a bunker at some point.
SCB, good to go.
I probably shouldn't have bothered with the second racks until later on, because I can't really use it right now.
Reporting for duty. Orders
So it's been a while since I've played an actual StarCraft campaign. Really, my playing of StarCraft lately has been testing my own stuff and occasionally the map crap materials.
Formation. Roger.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, it's been a bit of a dry spell, I guess you could say.
SCB, good to go, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
still always fun, man.
Jacked up and good to go.
I read you.
Mostly I've been playing Counter-Strike lately, which is also another fun game. The difference between the two being that well, I mean, besides the fact that they're of different genres, I think the similarity between the two is really what's more important, because you have the fact that they both really test skill. Much more skill testing than a lot of their counterparts. So, that's something.
Base is under
Need
attack.
medical attention? State the nature of your medical emergency.
What am I doing?
Need medical attention? I'm
Who the fuck attacks with 5 Marines? There's no custom AI, in case you guys were wondering. I don't even know if... No, I do think that the AI tools did exist at this point. But nobody wanted to fuck around with that. It's kind of weird to me that nobody really started bothering with custom AI for a long time. If you look at, like, the tools required to make it, they are pretty simple. And,
Where does it hurt?
like, if you just think of the...
Additional supply depots required.
Really? This is what you're going for over here, man? Just think of the fact that the
Need medical attention?
vast majority of changes that you would make in these early campaigns would just be to, like, fix the AI, like, unfuck them.
State the nature of your medical
And that would not require really anything at all. Just, like, editing a couple of lines of code, or, you know, changing some attacks to make it a little bit more exciting, you know? That, I think, is, like, worth the...
Add-on complete.
well worth the time investment in opening up whatever it was, I guess it was SCAI,
Did someone page me?
and, you know, figuring out how to make that happen.
Yes, sir. SCB, good to go, sir.
Oh, there's the music.
Did someone page me?
I read you.
So I think Marina Medic is probably our best bet for now, but I have a strategy in mind where I'm going to Science Vessel dropship, or Defense Matrix these dropships, and then just use them to, take care of everything.
Upgrade complete.
So we'll be at 1-1. I don't know if the AI is prohibited from going over that.
Right away, sir. Orders
Guess we'll
received.
figure out
Upgrade
if they ever
complete.
attack, or
Not enough minerals.
if they exist at all.
Did someone page me?
You know what else is another thing that surprises me that nobody ever really bothered to do was
Required.
make custom player colors.
Not enough
I still don't
minerals.
remember what faction we're supposed to be playing as, but I'm chalking that up to my own shitty memory as opposed to Ahmed! As opposed to, you know, necessarily the fault of everything else. I'll just check the force names at the end of this. So they attacked with 1 Ahmed.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead, Commander. Vector,
Destroyed, dude.
Roger.
Additional supply depots.
We have a good amount of money here, so I don't think we really need to pressure. We're not really that pressured to expand, but what was I was in the middle of making some point about custom player colors. I think it's weird that the,
Orders, Captain.
you know, I haven't really seen much of those. I'm gonna set down another depot, actually. Do we not?
Need medical attention?
Oh, we don't have optical flare enabled for some reason.
Go
I wonder
ahead,
why.
HQ. Destination.
That's an advanced spell.
Your forces are under attack.
Fuck.
Add-on complete.
They have optical flare.
Standing back. Roger. Vector, locked in.
Fuck them up, dude.
Up and good to go. Go ahead.
Job finished.
I still can't believe we can build literally everything. It's insane.
Roger that. Orders, Captain.
Alright, well, I guess we'll
Right away, sir.
set up shop over here.
Orders received.
Research complete.
SCB, good to go,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
I don't have anything
For duty.
for that one.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Add-on complete.
Get out of here, dude. Go fuck yourself. What are you doing? Nobody likes you. Oh, I can't build literally everything. Maybe I can only get tier 2 upgrades then. Fuck, I really wanted a defense matrix into those civilians and pull them out. I guess I can still do that. Just it'll be a little bit different. We'll experiment in a moment here.
I read you. Right away, sir.
Give me something to shoot.
Did someone
Give me
page
something
me?
to shoot. Jacked up and
Upgrade
Need medical
complete.
attention?
First, we're gonna run up here and smash those
Did
guys.
someone page me?
Commander. Standing by.
For some reason, I was just reminded of an amazing quote from ages past.
Your forces
Alright, let's
are
see
under
what we can
attack.
come up with here.
You want a piece of me,
The
boy?
nature of your medical emergency. Captain
Standing by.
Base is under attack.
Strap yourself in, boys. Buckle up.
Reporting
You ready? I am.
Destination, buckle up. Strap yourself in, boys. Buckle up.
I did it.
Your forces are under attack.
That's my makeshift defense matrix.
Need medical attention?
Hi.
Listening. In
They
transit.
go from one drop ship to another, apparently.
Strap yourself in, boys.
Reporting
State the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it hurt?
What an idiot, dude. He almost lost me the game.
Did someone page me?
Alright, now I'll just
State the nature
move
of
through
your
that area.
Input coordinates.
coordinates.
Are we on strike over here, or did I just not? Maybe I forgot to order. Oh no, he's spinning. Great.
Orders received. Right away, sir.
Base is under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Reporting. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Rock and roll.
What is this?
Forces are under attack.
Go, go, go. Commander.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Fuck him up, dude.
I'm on the job.
They are not upgrading, it seems like. Doesn't even seem like they're getting stims. I
Research complete. Your forces are
don't know.
under
That squad's out. Thank you for your service.
I'm listening.
Jacked up and good to go. Transmit coordinates.
Sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Orders,
I
Captain.
don't know about that one.
You want a piece of me?
Fuck him up. Ahmed just got annihilated. I guess I'll get restored so I can actually use my hero.
insufficient phosphine
Hold on a
gas.
little bit here.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Reporting for duty.
Alright.
You want a piece of me?
And we can expand once we clear this area, which we'll just need a couple tanks to do.
Now, jacked up and good to go. Let's
I don't understand this music selection either. I'm not sure about that one. I guess we'll just lift this science facility off.
State the nature of
Not 100% necessary to worry about right now.
Destination.
coordinates.
Blocking a potential barracks site as well.
Reporting for duty. I read you.
I mean, I'm not really encouraged to leave my base too much so far. So it looks like this is their main. And I'm not sure what.
Research complete.
I don't know.
Upgrade
That's
complete.
weird.
Captain Red.
What an idiot, dude. Look at this clown.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty. I read you. Reporting for duty. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Go ahead.
We'll just sit there for now. Did I get Yeah, nice.
Roger.
Go ahead, HQ.
Reporting in. You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't really think there's any others that I can even go for right now.
Input coordinates.
Oh, fuck. Dude, they have there's a lot of AI on this map. Well, not really a lot. Just 3, actually. Of course. Has to be 3. Why am I even surprised at this point?
Additional supply depots required.
Right away, sir.
So I guess we'll
Orders received. I can't
set up
feel
a command center over here.
Input coordinates.
Additional supply
Input
depots
coordinates.
required.
Did someone page me?
Additional supply
medical
depots
attention?
required.
We get it. Hey guys, do you think I need any more
Your
additional supply
forces are
depots?
under attack.
Whoa. Hello.
Sector locked in.
Destroyed, dude.
Formation. Roger. Go ahead, man.
Alright.
Sector locked in. Destination. Jacked up.
Honestly, I don't even think they have many units in these bunkers at this point. I also don't have an armory or anything, so this is
Where does it hurt?
dubious at best.
Give me something to shoot. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders received.
Oh yeah, I'm just making sure I
Go ahead, Commander.
had properly acquainted myself with the command center.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Something to shoot.
Prepped and ready. Did someone page me? I'm on the job.
Go ahead, Commander.
Let's continue the march here. Oof, oof, Wait, Green's base is down here? What a cramped little base, dude. Look at this. This is comical. This is like a goofball. This is like a little kooky. Little kookman.
Your forces are under
That's it. You're fucking fired.
Job finished.
Go ahead.
No, I thought I was gonna kill purple, instead this is happening. I almost aggroed him, actually. Oh, there he is.
Where does it hurt?
Fuck him up, dude. Just kill him. Honestly, just aggro everybody. Aggro orange, too. Can somebody figure out how to shoot orange from here?
base is under attack.
I think this illustrates a major issue with a lot of these early build-in B&D campaigns, is that there's not really a whole lot going on the map. So I can sit here and, you know, play this with like 3 APM or whatever without really like losing, you know, without being pushed to do anything, right? Oh, okay. That was insanity. Like, yeah, you get these comical set pieces like 40 billion spider mines on top of each other, whatever. That's really just a distraction, though. I don't really look at that as like a major issue, a pain point, if you will, of the overall production. Bottom line is I have 2 tanks and then a handful of marines. The tanks aren't even fucking upgraded. I still don't have an armory, even though I mentioned it earlier. Like, I'm obviously not being forced to play very well.
Hang on. We're in on the
And,
job.
you know, I'm expanding like 30 minutes into the game or something. Like, really silly stuff there.
Unacceptable numbers.
And it's just, you know, it's not at all a requirement to play well here in order to succeed, which I think is like the fundamental issue.
Did someone page me?
And
Did someone page me?
Your forces are under attack.
I don't know. I mean, it obviously could be. I was really hoping for something larger scale, but well, it's mostly just the opening of the campaign that described itself sort of in those terms. They clearly have some. Oh, they have another base up here. Okay.
Your forces
Suddenly it
are
makes
under
sense.
attack.
I read you.
Input
Come
coordinates.
back here and grab this guy, will you? I mean, I guess I can just lift this up.
I'm listening.
What do we do?
Base is under attack.
Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain.
Really? I thought that would be in range for sure.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders received. Affirmative. Orders received.
I was wondering how I lost supply. I am obviously not paying much fucking attention. Not dialed in, guys. Sorry.
Your medical emergency.
That's another thing about this is that, you know, it's not very engaging. Don't make gay jokes either. I know. And gay.
Base is under attack.
I wrote that one myself.
Job finished. Orders, Captain. Orders
Add-on
received.
complete. Your forces are under attack.
Alright, more tanks. Alright. You say so, man. So now we will slowly but surely whittle these down.
Not enough energy.
Wonderful. I wonder if they have lockdown. I don't even think we're even gonna bother trying. We'll just A-move with that stuff for now.
Did someone
These couple of units can join us up here as we continue to bring the pain in this direction.
I'm listening.
state the nature of your medical emergency?
Your forces are under attack.
That's great.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
I really don't know if is there a defeat condition, or like there's not,
Yourself in, boy.
doesn't seem to be a requirement to keep all these guys alive or anything, so
Your forces are under attack.
I guess that's fine, but it's kind of confusing because you'd think that you would want them to
I'm on the job.
hang out and see the sights. One thing I was interested in is there was a discussion about like tile sets, and just one of the many discussions we have on my Discord server, shameless plug, about modding the tile sets, because the desert tile set is very much like a Terran-centric one. And, though there's nothing intrinsically wrong with that, it would be nice to be able to have a little bit more variety. I don't think anybody disagrees with that.
I'm going. No way.
Find another dropship for these guys.
Report for duty. Orders received.
What a useful hero he
Medical
is.
attention?
In that direction.
Way.
I do have another dropship somewhere. I'm not sure
All right.
where it is. Looks like that's it. You
Report
guys. I guess we can
Orders
just,
received.
just keep mining from here now. For now.
Go ahead, HQ. Hang on. We're in
Oh, that's actually the same dropship. Where's the, maybe it got killed or something. So we are at 2-2? Yeah, okay, that is our limit right now for tech.
Upgrade complete.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
But, modding the tile sets so that there's, like, Protoss wreckages and stuff, I think is a useful way to do it. And just in general, having more Protoss architecture, or maybe race-neutral architecture? I'm not really sure. But something so that there's a bit more oomph to the overall area. It's like this guy's out of here.
Input
Yeah.
coordinates. Strap yourself in, boy. In the 5.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Orders, sir.
Need medical
I really
attention?
am questioning the music choice at
Did
this
someone
point.
page me?
Got him.
Where does it
I think that's the last of Green's shit over here.
Stat. Right away.
Finish this. Then that. And come over here. How's that?
Yes, sir.
How's that for you? So we can't get Charon boosters, it doesn't look like. So we must not be it either. I'm really at a loss for which race we are, which faction we are.
Identify target.
I assume this has been mined. No, I guess not. They didn't bother rebuilding. They have one SCV this whole time. We dutifully mined out this area.
Yes, sir. Delighted to, sir. Yes, sir. Destination. Moving. Yes, sir. Report for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
What are you doing? Besides needlessly blocking me.
Right away.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Orders, sir.
not that much.
Need medical
So we've talked about a wide berth of topics here so far.
Delighted to, sir.
We just got EMP'd.
Need medical attention.
See, these splinter factions are not unallied with one another, it doesn't seem like, right? They were flying over each other's bases. I wonder why exactly they're called splinter factions. And I guess they're all part of the same splinter faction. Must be the case.
Destination. Destination.
Just fucking stand and run in there, dude. At this point, let's stop and... Let's grab that,
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Destination?
I am wondering what is left.
On my way.
You know, what is, how many are left that we need to worry about here?
Go, go, go. Yes, sir.
Well, whatever.
Right away. Stat. State the nature of your medical emergency. Need
What are you
medical
guys doing?
attention?
Hello.
Right
Your
away.
forces are under
On
attack.
my way.
Go, go, go.
Destination?
What a confusing situation. Well, we will continue to progress
Get out of
anyway.
here.
Yeah, wow, you don't
Strap
say.
yourself in, boy. I copy that. Strap yourself in, boy.
Wow, that was a very dehydrated slurp, wouldn't you guys agree? Time for a sip.
Attention? Stat.
That's a new meme alert, by the way. Sip.
Forces are under attack.
So far, I'm kind of unimpressed with the characterization. I mean, even if the AI were at least more challenging and threw a bunch of units at me, it wouldn't be good kinds of, you know, what would you call it? I guess you could call it grind. It wouldn't be the good kind of challenge. But it would have been, I think, a bit more... Maybe it wouldn't have been more engaging, but it would have at least been something.
On my way.
Whereas this is just
Did someone
boring.
page me?
But I guess I'm sort of flip-floppy in that respect on what I appreciate and what I don't. Oh, there's quite a few things over here. See, I don't know if am I meant to get all of them? Like, what is this? Why are there just a bunch of random units here? Looks like a bunch of units got stuck over here.
Identify target. Move.
Okay, well, we will continue on here. I mean, I'm not really... I'm snoozing at this point, man. I'm gonna be honest.
On my way. Right away.
Orders, sir.
When I said I wasn't dialed in earlier, I meant it.
Yes, sir. Delighted
This is a
to
large
serve.
number of expansions,
Forces are
sure,
under
but
attack.
Orders, Captain.
it doesn't feel like there's really been that much consideration for, like, the player's time here.
Where does it hurt?
Destination.
Right away. State the nature of your medical
Like, I'm suiciding my units in just because I want this to get over with faster.
Identify target. Destination. Delighted to serve. Absolutely.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, I thought it had a unit in it. I don't know what it was doing then. It's very bizarre behavior.
Delighted to serve.
Oh! I can't kill my own medic fast enough because it's getting healed.
Stat.
Alright,
SCB, good to go, sir.
On my way.
here's these
State
guys.
the nature of your medical emergency.
Identify
Guess I should train some more units with my money that I don't have, right? Wink wink. Maybe build some more production structures.
Need medical attention?
orders, sir.
So we're just gonna isolate this stuff, I think.
Delighted to serve.
Did someone page me?
I read you.
Transmit coordinates.
Yes, sir. Delighted to serve.
Alright.
Your
Proceed.
forces are under attack.
Need medical attention?
These guys can be...
Destination?
Come off here.
Affirmative.
Transmit coordinates. Vector lock to me, boy.
Where does
Oof,
it
ah.
hurt? On my way.
Yep.
I'm really confused, man. Very perplexed.
I'm listening. Get in the five, 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 five.
I will not,
Base is
not
under
lie.
attack.
Oh, Ahmed. Ever faithful.
Ready to roll out.
Vector lock
There's another tank somewhere?
coordinates received.
Where?
Formation. Roger.
Oh,
Piece of me, boy.
Report for duty.
Piece of me, boy.
Ready.
Report for
what a confusing sequence of events, honestly.
orders received.
Hi.
Go ahead, Commander.
He also flew through these turrets. It's a good thing I've been healing him, because if I hadn't, I would have been in sore fucking shares.
Identify target. Absolutely.
So one thing I have noticed, at the very least, is that it doesn't seem like these,
Identify target. Moving. SCB, good to go, sir. Proceeding.
it doesn't seem like all these AI have been created equal, so to speak. What? Oh, they're flying over to get the units on the island. I was wondering what was happening there.
Yes, sir. Good to go, sir.
Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and unseat. No, 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 no. Oh, the phone.
Coordinates received.
I read you.
Transmit coordinates.
Just stay here for a sec, will you?
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Ready to roll out. Delighted to, sir. Destination orders, sir.
They don't use any air units, though. That's the one of the weird things. I mean, these guys use dropships and science vessels, but no raids. I guess the guy didn't know of any scripts that would do him justice. Annihilated, dude. There's probably nothing in that bunker, though. Sometimes it pays to be studious.
Reporting for duty. Identify target.
I would like to frontline not with the tanks, but with the infantry, but at this point it doesn't really matter that much.
Absolutely.
These guys are also on 1-1.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm still on only one armor, or one weapon upgrade for infantry. I mean for vehicles. These guys don't seem to even be using their factories. They're not rebuilding tanks or whatever. Even though they were sending tanks to attack, for sure.
Destination.
But,
Identify target. Proceed. Moving.
and they're building fire bats to defend against tanks.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir.
Classic.
Did someone page me? Need medical attention?
Commander, let's move. Rock and roll.
Where does it hurt?
I was trying to select him to restore him, rather, but
Identify target.
alas. A fucking cigar, man. I can't believe they didn't use their... Wait, do they even have any other barracks? Yeah. They have one barracks over here. They're slowly...
Orders, sir.
and they have one ghost in that bunker. That is so strange, man.
Proceed.
It's kind of... Not kind of, it's very unfortunate. This is where we stand for this stuff.
Did someone page me?
Hey there. No sweat.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
I have
Input
this.
coordinates. Strap yourself in, boys.
Oh, he's actually putting like 8 to each. That's interesting. Maybe that's how many we need to rescue.
Yes, sir.
Commander, outstanding.
Howdy. No sweat. I'm going. No sweat. No sweat. I'm going.
Need medical attention?
All right.
Could be, anyways.
Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
So bizarre. So very strange. Something you would never expect to see. Like,
I'm listening.
was he satisfied with that? Were any of the creators here, either of the creators, satisfied with this particular approach? Or no? I don't get it.
Standing by.
Destination?
Commander, let's move.
Is there there's no way up to that area, so we have to crash land here. With, probably with the help of our Wraith hero.
Attack.
Input coordinates.
Need medical attention? I'm on the job.
Identify target. No sweat. Hey there. Howdy.
Destroyed.
Yep. I'm going.
Destination? Buckle up. I copy that. Strap yourself in,
And we'll
boys.
just grab our drop ships here that
Yes, sir.
Destination?
Orders, sir. Proceed.
we have, and
Go ahead,
pick up
HQ.
some units.
I copy that.
Actually, let me just
I'm listening.
Pick up these.
Strap yourself in, boys.
fresh
In
ones.
transit, HQ.
Orders, sir.
Where does it hurt? Need medical attention?
Fuck them up, dude.
Formation. Roger.
Okay.
Coordinates received.
Well, on the plus side, it doesn't seem like they really have much else to offer at this point. They're pretty much fucked.
Did someone page me? Stat.
Roger.
Mwah!
Locked in.
Go
Okay,
ahead, ahead,
I got
HQ.
tanks,
In transit,
tanks,
HQ.
and I have another dropship somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's
Destination.
here.
In the 555.
Yeah, that should have been the,
Orders, sir.
Oh, you're still after this stuff? It's just a bunch of depots, dude.
Yes, sir.
Although I guess we can mindlessly have them slog through some of this stuff because it's not actually
Standing by. Let's move.
necessary to use
Nature of
these
your
units.
medical emergency. Where does it hurt?
Where's that dropship?
I'm on the
Go
job.
ahead, Gwen.
Input coordinates.
Mwah.
I'm listed in the 555.
Transmit coordinates.
So, we'll
Go ahead, HQ. In
have this
transit.
unload sequence over here.
Strap yourself in, boys. Hang on, we're in for some chops.
Reporting in.
Orders, sir.
Beautiful. Just picturesque.
Proceeding.
I'm listed.
Orders, sir. Moving.
Hey there. Sure thing. I'm listed in transit, HQ.
Was that it? Yeah, I guess these are the last two.
Destination. Buckle up.
If I had to guess, anyways.
Hang on, we're in for some chops.
Your forces are under
Proceeding.
Why don't we
Orders,